nowadays I've been watching videos, lot of learners and speakers using these kind of phrases. What if I don't know English? What if I don't improve my vocabulary? Even if I'm doing lot of things in my life, my vocabulary is not improving. Yes.
Yeah.
Good
So,
morning, ma'am.
very good afternoon, Priya. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. And how have you been?
I have been doing great. Today there's no headache, no tiredness. I'm fully on my session mode. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing to hear. Even I too don't have that much of work because today I didn't have college too. So I'm over the moon.
Okay, okay, great. So today is a Women's Day. So happy Women's Day to you, Priya.
Wow, thank you so much, ma'am. I wish you the same from my bottom of my heart because you are such an inspiring woman, inspiring a lot of people, especially.
Yeah, today I go live. How to say this?
Okay.
Went live on YouTube. Yeah, like see, I have a lot you the timing like 3:30, but you tell me like recently that you're not able to join.
Yeah.
3 o'clock. So at that time, I just take the advantage and I went live and connected with so many good subscribers and people, and it was a really nice session. I can say that. Yeah.
Wow. Which means suddenly, instantly, you have made the decision.
Yes, yes, yes. People don't like it because whenever I go live, they say that, ma'am, you never inform us. Like you have to inform us prior to go live, but you instantly, whenever your mood come, like you come live. So, but what I should do, I want to speak something and you were not there. I had not scheduled with anybody else like 3:30. It's the time when I was available, so I thought of utilizing my time at least by doing it. Like I might be able to practice speaking, so this is why I did.
Okay, ma'am. That's so amazing to hear about your live session journey about today. So, first of all, thank you so much for accepting my invitation. So, my you are new to my channel, so I really want about your introduction. So, could you please share about little bit about more about yourself?
Yeah, of course. My name is Karishma Chauhan. I'm speaking to you from Gurgaon. I hail from Delhi, completed all my education there. I have done LLB and professionally I'm an advocate. I have my own law firm. I'm doing work. I'm doing my practice. Apart from that, I have 2 children and also a YouTube channel named Advocate Karishma Chauhan, where I upload conversational video and solo video sharing my experience of learning English. That's all about me.
Wow, great to hear about it. It sounds good too that you have mentioned you are an advocate. That is so unique thing. So today I'm making this conversation with advocate. I'm feeling like such a privileged moment.
Okay. So, what was the topic we are going to discuss today? You have told me,
I
I
have
think.
chosen a topic which is related to advanced English speaker.
Uh,
People, there are a lot of people who are in intermediate level. They are in like plateau situation. They won't know how to improve their English, master the English into next level, like advanced level. So that is the beautiful topic which we are going to discuss today.
yes, yes, definitely. It's an amazing topic, and I think it is going to be helpful for the people who are stuck on some level for quite long.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. Even I too.
Okay.
So, do you have any suggestion for the people? So, before moving to that advanced level of English journey, I really want to know about your English journey. So, could you please share about your short and crispy English journey? How did you have mastered your English in this level?
Okay, so first correction here that I still not master it. I'm still on my learning journey as we are going to discuss the topic. I want to reach the level advance and I have been working and I have using few tips and tricks which we can share in this video. So yeah, before that, let me share my journey of English, learning English. Like as everyone, my journey was really difficult. I also faced a lot of challenges while learning it. The one of the major challenges which I think everyone face, that is environment. So I had no environment of English language. My parents, they used to communicate in Hindi, which is our mother tongue. And though my school is also like Hindi medium, so till my graduation I was studying in Hindi medium school, so there was no surrounding at all. So first major challenge which I faced was environment, and how I cope up with it. I created my own environment when I started learning English. First thing, this is what I did. In order to get the environment, I had downloaded a few application and I start having conversation with other people or the learners who are learning English. This is how I started having chit chat or small conversation with other people. Later on, my child, I started practicing with my child. He was only 2 years old at that time. So it was the right time for me to give good guidance to him about English language. So we started with knowing words, vocabulary, with our surroundings. I did not know like how to, what do we say, the spices like in English. I did not know like what do we call haldi, mirch, like turmeric, chili, clove. I did not know all these names. So we started with the vocabulary building, and my son and I, we both used to work on our vocabulary and then sentence formation, and this is how we start speaking. We used to watch TV a lot, many English YouTube channel I had subscribed at that time, and I used to watch them regularly with my son. This is how my journey was begin, and then YouTube came into my life. I've started my YouTube channel. I started sharing those stuff which I used to learn through the environment, or maybe whatever I was doing to improve my language. I used to share all those things on my YouTube channel, and this is how I became fluent. I'm able to speak now.
Wow, it's really good, ma'am. That is so inspired was the point you have mentioned. You had a great companion, which is your son. You have
Yeah.
started your English journey with your son. So it is so unique that I'm hearing from English learner especially. So right now you have mastered, not mastered that you have mentioned, but you're speaking such a nice way. No, I'm really inspired the way you speak because here people are concentrating on fluent English, which means not a perfect English. One who able to speak English, make communication, the opposite people want to feel comfortable to make the conversation into a long time. So that comes under the good communication or conversation for me. So I had a conversation with a lot of people, but right now I'm feeling very happy and excited the natural way of conversation that we are making. So I think it is the best thing that you have mastered your communication skill.
Thank you so much. You feel in
About
this way.
this journey, ma'am, especially. Thank you so much. So now let's discuss about. I think you have started your English journey. You started your English journey one year or 2 years before.
2 years ago,
So
yeah.
right now, what are you feeling, and what are the strategies you have been following in order to improve or master your English into next level? Do you have any strategies that you're following right now?
Yes, I do have a few strategy because I have been struggling for so many months to understand that what should I do to improve the level now. But now finally I got my answers. One thing is that you see, if you are a beginner, you don't need much things to learn English. To be honest, if you're a beginner and want to speak basic English, you just need to listen, repeat, and speak. These three things you have to do. Listening is important, active listening, and after some times or maybe after a few months of listening, you have to start speaking. That is enough for learning English, basic English. But when you want to learn advanced English, you must have to go through the all four pillars of learning English. That is reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Now, I came to know recently about this, and I started feeling that since I started writing my scripts for my YouTube channel, there's a huge development, or I can say there's an improvement, visible improvements I could see in my conversation. Earlier, I this was not my habit to write my script. I never wrote any kind of script in my past. I used to speak like just randomly. Though I am creating, I used to create solo videos, I used to speak randomly. But now I got to know that if you want to reach an advanced level, you have to organize your thoughts. That is important. So that organization comes only when you start writing. So writing is really important. Second is reading. I use, yeah, like I always feel that reading is not that important for improving or learning English. But now I feel that if you want to master it, you must read. You must read. Reading only not only gives you the knowledge, it will tell you that how you can present yourself, what are the words you should use, and how you have to form the sentence. The more you read, the more idea of good presentation you will get to know. So this is what I have started doing it like from few months. And listening is also important. At some point of time when we start or we able to speak English, we start feeling that now I am good at English, I don't need to listen anything. Speaking is only thing which we have to do. As many tutors or people say that you have to speak more and listen less, but my point of view is different. I feel that 50% of listening then 50% of speaking, like equal amount of listening is always important, because it's not our mother tongue. If you're not going to listen to it, we tend to forget few things. So
Yes.
this is one thing that I'm doing. Yeah, I'm reading and I'm writing also.
It's really nice to hear, ma'am. I really agree with your point that you have mentioned the four aspects of learning a language, especially that you have given an importance to reading and writing. Especially even when it comes to me, I hate reading and writing. These both two aspects because we feel that is little bit difficult when we compare to listening and speaking. But
Yes.
we felt something unique, no? But a lot of people who started their English journey, they felt speaking is a bad, speaking is hard for them. But when it comes to us, we feel speaking is a cup of tea or speaking is a piece of cake for us. Of course, I really agree with your point. As you have mentioned that even I too started my reading habit recently and I completely thoroughly enjoying the process of reading book. It's not only giving knowledge as well as it improve my personality and the way I speak. It improve my lifestyle. It cultivate a lot of happiness, positive vibration because I have chosen a book in the field of self-help book, self-improvement books and development books. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for your valuable points. I would definitely agree with your points, and these points are helpful for our English learners who wants to change or improve their English into the advanced level. So,
Yes, yes.
what about vocabulary? Do you have any info? Because nowadays I have been following few methods to improve my vocabulary. The problem is I have learned it. I have memorized it too, but when it comes to the real conversation, I'm not using those words. Why I don't know.
Okay. But I can see that your vocabulary is good. I think it is somehow it's better than me, because I rarely use any good words during conversation. Though I am fluent, but I'm not using much vocabulary, because I feel that that's the main problem. If you want to reach an advanced level, that is the only one thing which can help you to reach there, because vocabulary is something which will add a value to your conversation. It will decorate your presentation, decorate your speech, and it looks beautiful when you use good words. Yeah, so for vocabulary building, I was saying what what am I doing? I will tell you literally. Maybe you may laugh on this, but what am I doing these days when I have a conversation? If somebody is speaking a good vocabulary, for example, you just finished a sentence and I found a good word, then I try to make some sentence out of that word in that conversation only, and I try to speak it. This is what I'm doing. And
Yeah.
when you use a word, you feel confident. But usually it doesn't come to your mind. While you're having conversation, you may not be able to recall those words. So what is the best way? I feel that have a conversation with a person who's one level ahead with you. When he uses a word, a new word which you feel very fascinating, and you should just need to inculcate it in your paragraph. Make one sentence forcefully. Maybe it's not the need, but you have to do it just for the sake of learning vocabulary. And this is what I'm doing from last couple of weeks, I can say. And this is how I'm able to use good words in my conversation. Second, the normal method that you have to learn 4 or 5 vocabularies you have to use in a sentence, and you have to try making conversation with them. That is the second method. What you are
Wow.
doing?
Ma'am? Yeah.
What are you doing to improve your vocabulary?
Of course. As I have mentioned, when it comes to the vocabulary part, I have been learning many words in my English journey. But once in a blue moon, I'll using it. But exactly the appropriate time, I don't use it. So that is the main problem I'm feeling whenever I'm learning new words or when it comes to the vocabulary part. But currently, I've been following such a wonderful method, which is called the natural method. It is not a method, it's for me personally, I'm doing it. As usual, I watch or listen something in English. Actually, I am a keen observer. That is the one unique thing I have. When I watch videos, I observe how they are speaking, how they are articulating the words. how they are pronouncing, the lip movements, the gestures, the facial expression, everything I will notice and I'll observe. If I like it, I'm just take that from the person, especially I'm keenly observe it. So through the process, I noticed that people are using such kind of good words like advanced vocabulary, idioms, and phrases. When it comes to the first time, I felt okay, it is new for me. Then
Mhm.
after continuously, if I watch any videos, means the same word will repeat in another person too. They also use that word. For example, I am been learning even if the phrase even if and what if, how to use even if and what if. I know the meaning. I search the meaning too, but when it comes to conversation, I'm not using it. So nowadays, I've been watching videos, lot of learners and speakers using these kind of phrases. What if I don't know English? What if I don't improve my vocabulary? Even if I'm doing lot of things in my life, my vocabulary is not improving. Like it is, I'm just listening, observing. Then automatically my subconscious mind will let me know that okay, this is the way you are going to learn your vocabulary. So this is the natural process, ma'am. I'm not going to maintain any book or note because when I was a beginner, I maintained a separate notebook for vocabulary. So I made it and I've put a lot of efforts too. But when it comes to conversation, I'm not using it. I'm just stuck between that. But right now I'm in the natural process. In the natural process, I've seen the improvement. I'm really enjoying the process too. So that's it all about my vocabulary part improvement.
Oh, that's you have mentioned correctly, because when we listen something, we have to observe everything. And consciously, when you're observing it, you have to tell your mind to use it in future. You have to be conscious about that particular word. It's not just you're listening in a flow and you are not observing them. You have to observe each and every word which you want to incorporate in your conversation, and it might be like possible that you can recall it during the next actual conversation. So that's a great way, natural way. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, ma'am. Today I've seen one video, which means conversation video. New word was pop up through my eyes, which is called flabbergasted. Like flabbergasted, I don't know. It is a right pronunciation, I don't know. But that word attracted me. That word just grabbed my attention, my eyes too. Then after I googled it, it means shocked surprise, sudden shock, surprise. Word means ghosted. Okay, it's nice to me. Once I repeat it again and again, definitely it will come from my conversation, from my mouth too. I am thinking like that.
Now you have mentioned it in a video, so when you are going to edit this video, you're going to learn it again and again, and you will be able to recall it.
This is called the natural way of learning anything.
True, true.
Ma'am, and I have seen your video through Ram, subscriber YouTuber. He also from Tamil Nadu, especially. So when I watched your video in his channel, your video got so viral in his channel. Lot of views too. So in
Yes.
that time, I came to know about two beautiful souls are in one video. They are speaking beautiful conversation, beautiful English. That inspired me a lot. Then after I connected with you. But when it comes to the Ram sir, I don't know how to connect with him. But you had two conversation with him, I think. I have searched three, four. Wow. Great. Ma'am, how did you connect with him? Because I have been searching his email. I don't get his email. Mail or
I will share his card with you, and you can talk to him. Yeah.
yeah, so nice because in that conversation you have described about what is the difference between lawyer and advocate. There's a lot of stuff I have learned. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yes. It was an amazing conversation. Yes, it got viral. Not exactly viral. It got, I think, 2 lakhs of views on his channel, not on my channel.
For me, but for me personally, it is big, ma'am. It is a big task, no? 2 lakhs people have watched your conversation video.
Hmm.
One of the person is me. And I got inspired. I have so many things, learned so many things from your conversation. So that's why I'm very happy to share this with you.
Thank you so much. You're saying it. I don't know. Like, I feel that I'm not putting so much efforts during my conversation. I'm just having casual conversation, the very naturally, like when we talk to people outside. This is how I'm like have conversation with other people. I don't use really hi-fi words, fancy words, and good vocabulary, idioms. I don't use them.
But I like the way you speak. That's the main unique thing, because if person from beginner, if you use lot of advanced vocabulary, means they might feel it is difficult to understand.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's one of the
What
concern. Yeah.
speaking is understand for every English learners. Every English learner would like your
Yes.
speaking. Yes.
Mm. That's the same comment I received from many people. Yeah.
Yes, yes, amazing. That you have mentioned that you have started your reading journey. So, what kind of books have you chosen for your reading journey?
The number one is Sudha Murthy, ma'am. Her English is really simple and basic. So I would love to start from there. And I picked up one book. I think that has also given by Yashoda Dehati, madam. You might know her.
Wow.
She has given me that book, and I started reading that. I think I read a few chapters of that book. It's really nice. Sudha Murthy ma'am's book. The second is Attitude is Everything. That has also given to me by one of the famous YouTuber. Not famous, but yes, she is a good YouTuber. Priyanka Kataria. You might know her name.
Yes,
So
yes.
you know, it means she is famous. So yes, she has given that book to me, and I am reading it. I think I have finished half of the book. And
Wow.
the third one is, I think I have mentioned to you like earlier, Psychology of Money. It's really difficult to understand. I'm gonna give one last chance to understand that book. If I'll understand, I'll keep going. Otherwise, I'll give that book to somebody.
Yeah, of course, ma'am. I agree with your points too. I think last week I have visited a book fair. In that book fair, I didn't have any idea to purchase some books, but I done it. When I see the psychology of money, I just opened the book and I just glanced it. It's very hard for me. It didn't get any inspiration, some sparks for me to read forward. I just kept the book as it is the same place and have bought another books too. But the psychology of money got viral, ma'am. Nowadays, a lot of cine actors have been suggesting this book to study in order to become a millionaire in your life like this.
It seems difficult for me too. But as I said, I'll give one more chance to that book. Maybe I start feeling interested. Maybe I'm not sure.
Okay, yes, yes. In case if you have completed that book, means definitely I will start my reading too throughout that book. I will also give a try it once in my future, not right now, because I think it is little bit difficult to understand and go through the points too. That's the main thing. If it is in a
Exactly.
simple English, means definitely everyone should learn and understand what the
Mm.
secret is hidden from the book about money.
Yeah, apart from that, I have read Atomic Habit. I have read that entire book, and it was really amazing. Habit, I think it was the first book I picked up in order to be fluent or, learning something and all. So after that, like my younger one, second child born, so I quit the habit of reading. And then again, I inculcate this habit of reading in my schedule or routine. Yeah.
Wow, it's really amazing, ma'am, because even though you have a lot of stuffs on your plate, you have been just investing your time. I think you have been doing your productive time in each and every day. You have been
Yes.
productive. It's amazing to hear. This is the one thing that I learned from you. Nowadays, I'm a student. I don't have any that much of responsibility to take care of my child or family, even cooking too. So I have a lot of times to but
Yes.
nowadays, when my friend circle, they don't know the value of English till now. Even though we are studying in same class, being English literature student, they are not putting efforts or invest time to learn English, except me. So I'm doing that. Okay, I'm doing good thing. So that's why this English will introduce you all beautiful peoples to my eyes. So that's why right now I'm having conversation with you. I'm feeling very excited.
Yeah, I think it's a great mode of communication. If you want to connect with the people outside even India, you can connect them just because you know this language. Otherwise, there's no scope that you can communicate with them in your entire life. So why not? People should understand the value of English. No, I don't say that you should not appreciate your mother tongue. That should be first because that is your identity, your mother tongue. But apart from that, if you want to improve one more language or learn a language, I think English is good to go because it's a global language and it can help you everywhere. Whenever you go, you will find people who know English.
Yes, of course. Yes, ma'am. So, last but not the least, as you have mentioned, today is a Women's Day. So, what is the beautiful message or anything special that you really want to share for women in the world? Means What is the main thing? Because I'm eagerly waiting to learn something from you.
I think that women, you should now be stubborn. Stubborn in the terms of achieving your goal. You should not sit idly. You should not compromise with your situation. No matter how hard you have to work, just start. And it is the right time. Because if you will keep waiting for the right time, that will never come. Make this time to be your right time and start your journey. Not only for English, if you have any goal, anything in your mind you want to do in your future, just do it. That's it.
Wow, great message for people, especially women. And that you have mentioned that the healthy ma'am in this video, no? I think she is the one of the best inspiration for a lot of women who are from rural area. I think she have made Jaws talk and she went to Mumbai too. She had a lot of experience in her journey. Today also I watched her conversation video. Ma'am, have you done any conversation with her?
I met her.
You met her. Oh my God,
She,
that's
I told you now
amazing.
that she has given me the Sudha Mursi book. She came to my home like last to last month, I think. She came to my home. Yeah, I had, I think, two conversation with her. They are on my channel. Like it's in the beginning of her journey when
Wow,
she started her channel. Yeah, that time.
wow, great, ma'am. I think you had a wonderful whale of time with her.
Yes, she's really amazing. I like her attitude. She's a very positive personality, down to earth, don't fake things. And sometimes I see people they showing off. So that's not with her. And that is the thing I really like about her.
She's simple and elegant. Even I too have watched her conversation today morning.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So, do you have anything to chat about for English learners?
Uh, just keep working hard, be consistent. Always wear this confidence when you speak or when you start something new. Confidence is the key of success. You should not afraid of making mistakes. Self belief is important. You should always believe in yourself, be confident, and yeah, work consistently.
Wow, thank you so much for your precious message for English learners as well as for women. And thank you so much for your valuable time, ma'am, taking part of my conversation, especially on my channel. I'm so happy today.
And I'm so happy to seeing you happy.
Everything is because of you. You just radiating the positive energy through your smiles and speak the way you speak.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll connect some other day very soon.
Connect another day in future. Take care,
Yeah.
ma'am. Bye bye. Thank you so much
Bye.
once again.
Yeah.